You guys, our first guest tonight is an Emmy award-winning comedian you know from his work on Saturday Night Live and from the Netflix series Big Mouth. Please welcome back to the show our very good friend, John Mulaney.
Center of this.
Oh, you're back.
How does that? This is okay.
This is okay.
Cool. All right. Hey, man.
It's so good to see you.
Good to see you.
Congratulations on hosting SNL again.
Thank you very much. It was really, really fun. Very magical evening.
That's good to hear because I would worry that a lot of the magic is out of there because less audience. But you still had a great time.
There was a really enthusiastic, wonderful, hot audience that we could tell was going to be great right before the live show started. Lauren came in my dressing room and he said, "They're a really hot crowd." And like, that's not said there often.
No.
Things that jinx things are, I mean, things aren't said there, period. So jinxes especially.
Right.
But he said they're a really hot crowd. He goes, "There's a whole group that's dressed as mimes." And I said, "Well, you know, mimes are silent." And he went, "Well, yeah, but not tonight." And I got a standing O from the mimes.
You did.
Yeah.
Beginning or end?
Beginning. I
Wow.
felt really good about it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Because again, it should be noted this was Halloween.
It was Halloween.
It's
yeah.
very rare to have a SNL on Halloween.
What if we didn't note it? That would have been fun to just keep talking about how there were mimes there. What else is weird that we're not mentioning? I can't think.
It's a great coat, John.
It's making me so happy.
Yeah, because there's a story behind it.
This is a coat worn by, there's people. This is a coat, hey, shoemaker. This is a coat, this was the coat that Julian Casablancas of The Strokes wore on stage on SNL on Saturday.
Yeah.
And when we were shooting promos, he had on a really cool Knicks jacket. And I said, "That's a cool jacket, I gotta get that jacket." I said that out loud knowing you know those like, you know rock stars have clothes, like you're like, I'm never in my life gonna see those clothes.
Right.
Like I'm never gonna walk into the store where they sell the clothes. So I said that out loud thinking like maybe he'd tell me where I get the jacket.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen, that's all right. So then after the show, he came into my dressing room, he's like, "So you wanted jackets." And he gave me this one, he gave me this one, and he gave me a leather jacket. I mean, this is like, there's nothing I can do with this. But there's nothing, but I enjoy it so much.
It's really good.
It's so meant for like a lead singer.
Yeah. That's
Look,
right. You're
even
right.
me doing a lead singer is bad.
See, even that though, but when you do that, the coat all of a sudden comes alive.
Yeah?
When you stand like John Mulaney, there's nothing happening.
No,
with
there's,
that coat.
I mean, coat or no coat, there's nothing happening. But I got home and I was looking in the pockets and I found these.
Oh, man.
So I texted him a photo. I said, "Hey, you know, you left these. Do you want me to have someone drop them off?" You know, rock stars, they're very meticulous. You go, "I'll be right over." He went, "You keep them, man." So I just looked in the mirror. Saturday night, you know, just came home, so thrilled to show, so happy to be back here. And then to like come down, I just stood and stared at myself in the mirror like this. And I was so happy.
It's amazing how much younger the glasses make you look because
They
then
do?
you look like a kid in a teen movie, like who's
Oh.
like it's his first time at a party.
Right.
Yeah.
But he does computers.
Yeah.
Right. I know who you're talking about.
Right. That he.
The glasses bespeak of computers,
Yeah.
like Whistler in Sneakers.
There you go.
Sure.
Straight
Good thing
thing.
we don't have a audience here, or they'd be going nuts at that reference. They're yelling out their favorite Sneakers characters. Yeah, if you're worried
Sneakers
about
holds
your
up.
age,
Sneakers holds up.
it holds up really well
Yeah.
because it's good and it's about like the internet.
Yeah.
But it's kind of it's not like The Net or
Right.
the movie Disclosure where they're sucked into a CD-ROM at the end.
Uh-huh.
Those kind of got them wrong. The future.
Yeah, but Sneakers was kind of on the money.
Yeah, I'd pretty much say Sneakers in terms of your like Poitier, Robert Redford, Dan Aykroyd, River Phoenix, David Strathairn.
Is it Rene Russo?
No, it's
Who's it's
Mary-
from Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica. Let's edit it like we know her name.
Yeah.
It's Mary McDonald.
Mary McDonald.
Yeah, it was, and Mary McDonald. So this I am
That'll
realizing.
trim well.
Yeah, well, because it's on 4. We'll cut to 4. and Mary McDonald. Am I forgetting anyone?
No. Who's the guy? Who's that
Ben
great?
Kingsley. Ben Kingsley.
Oh, Kingsley.
But
That's
I
a
like
great
that you
cast.
went, no, just keep moving, please. If you are, I was thinking when you said I looked young, if you are worried about your age and how you look, and I have been lately, because I turned 38, and people no longer go like, what? They go, oh yeah, oh, okay. You should get a coat and the glasses.
Yeah.
And then people aren't going to be like, how old are you,
Yeah.
They're going to be like, what led you to this? What do you do? Anyway,
That's good advice.
I have a lot of good advice.
So, we don't have an audience, and
No.
I feel like there are different kind of questions to ask. So I got a question for you that I was thinking. Watching you host the fourth time, you're an excellent SNL host. 4 excellent
Very nice of you
episodes.
to say.
I worked with you then when we were
yeah.
writers on the show.
You did not work for me.
I worked for-
I very much worked for you.
But you auditioned and were hired as a writer
August
on the show.
7th, 2008.
August 7th, 2008.
Yep.
You had a long, fruitful run as a writer on the show.
Yeah, best time ever.
And yet now you've hosted more than any of the cast members from that era. Do you feel like Lorne at some point has to come to you and say, we got it wrong?
Oh, in not casting me?
Yeah.
No. No. Because the cast was Bill Hader, Will Forte, Jason Sudeikis. I'm just talking about the males, my competition. There were a lot of people that looked like me. There were a lot of white guys. There were a lot of white brunettes. and Fred,
That's how I describe you when people
Yeah.
say, how would you describe
he's
John's
funny.
comedy?
He's a white brunette. and I like the use of brunette in general. You don't hear it enough. A blonde's thrown around, but brunette. I could not do what Fred Armisen does. I could not do what Bill Hader does. I could not do what Andy Samberg does. No one can do what Will Forte does.
Yeah.
And if more people could, they'd put a stop to it. That cast was so good. The casts are so good. I never once thought I should be in the cast,
Yeah.
It felt like when I'd write for Bill, it was like writing for like Jimi Hendrix. It was like I write the notes and he like lights the guitar on fire or whatever Jimi Hendrix did. But I thought I could do Update, but you were doing Update.
Yeah.
And I liked you so much, I thought it'd be rude if I made like a super hard, ugly press for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fourth season of Big Mouth.
Yes.
It's coming to Netflix later this year. And we've run out of time to talk about it, but it's great and everybody should watch it.
It's Big Mouth's 4th season is coming soon. And we were so thrilled that the amazing Maya Rudolph won an Emmy this year.
Amazing.
For playing the hormone monstress. When the 3rd season ended, my character Andrew and Nick Kroll's character Nick, he gets to be Nick, were in dire straits. They were in a fight. And so we'll see where that picks up in the 4th season. But while we were on break, to see Maya get that was fantastic.
You guys might see an edit somewhere in here. John and I had a very long conversation, and the whole of it will be online, but due to time constraints, this is what you're seeing now.
Yes. You're seeing the heavily censored, compromised version. Go online for the full discussion where we reveal everything.
That's
or
right.
rather, discuss the same things, but go on too long about them.
That's right. We'll be right back.
Wait, I should have the last word if I'm dressed like this.
Yeah, sure.
Which camera?
Just right over there.
Which one?
Wally.
Oh. So you say the penultimate.
Okay. The 4th season of Big Mouth is coming to Netflix later this year. We'll be right back with NBC's Kristen Welker.
And remember, always trust your gut.